Hey, how's it going, guys? So today I'm doing some trap bar deadlifts. Now, I can't deadlift as much with the trap bar compared to the barbell. However, I feel that I get a little bit more hip drive out of the trap bar, so it has a little bit more carryover into the squat, and that's a movement I've been trying to improve. And I figured I'd go ahead and take this opportunity to explain why I prefer doing a close stance deadlift over a wide stance deadlift. And for me personally, the reason why I prefer it is simply because I'm able to get a little bit more mobility from my knees and my ankles, and I don't have to hinge as far. So to explain that more in detail, when I'm doing a wider stance, that means that I'm gonna have less dorsiflexion, that's this movement, and therefore I'm gonna have to make up for it by hinging more. So here I am trying to do a wide stance, and it's not gonna be quite sumo. You can't do a sumo deadlift with a trap bar. But anyways, if you watch me get into position to grab the handles, I have to hinge forward. I hinge back substantially farther, and already my shoulders are in front of my toes because I have a long torso. However, if I do a closer stance, that allows me to actually push my knees forward more and also dorsiflex a little bit more so I can get into position. And as you can see, my torso is more upright, and that's already useful for me because I have very long femurs. So any kind of hinge movement is going to dump me forward a little bit no matter what. So it's best if I mitigate that as much as possible, and I can do that with a closer stance. So I'm going to go ahead and just do, this is 455. I'm going to go ahead and do a set of 5. And this is actually challenging for me. I mean, even though I've done more with a barbell, just because a trap bar is more challenging for me because I don't train it as often. All right. So I'm going to do a nice close stance. Let's get 5 reps in. I could have got another rep in, but I plan on doing more sets. Like I usually do like mono lift workouts. Well, I'll do like 1 or 2 movements a day. So I like to put a lot of effort into just 1 or 2 movements, but that's the trap bar deadlift, 455 for 5. Not a PR even for this movement, but I thought I'd go ahead and explain to you guys why it is I prefer a close stance deadlift. And that's not necessarily going to apply to everybody. Like if you have short femurs, you may actually benefit from wider stance, but I wanted to explain why somebody like myself, who is tallish, has long femurs, about 6'1", might actually benefit more from a close stance deadlift. So I'm gonna catch my breath, all right.